I don't know what to say, but this apology might take 50 minutes. This has been hard for me. I'm losing money. I'm losing fans. Why is this happening to me? Oh man, everything wrong in my life is happening right now. Why me? I went down from banging 5 hookers a day to only 3. Like some sort of peasant, like you guys. Even my Patreon is starting to lose money, and I lost sponsors. I'm getting death threats. This is hard for me. I was in a dark place, and that's why I touched that little. My childhood was so hard. I only got $10,000 a month. Daddy never came home. I only lived in a $1 million mansion, and we only had 2 maids and 1 butler. You know how hard that is? And we never even had a private jet. We only had to ride first class all over the world when I was a child. See, my childhood was so hard, and that's why it should allow me to be forgiven of all the terrible stuff I've done in my life. This is all my dad's fault, and my mom, she wasn't really good when she was raising her children. I blame my first grade teacher for giving me that B+. That really wasn't good on my self-esteem. I blame my PE teacher because he told me that I was unfit. That was also not really good for my already really large ego. It could have been higher if it wasn't for him. And I also blame everybody at the church for telling me to humble myself. They're all at fault here for giving me friendly advice. I blame also the YouTube community for criticizing me and giving me this harsh treatment, even though they're making jokes at me. I don't deserve this type of harassment because I'm the real victim here, not anybody else. This is so unfair. I didn't even... How could I even avoid doing that? I mean, like, I was put in that situation. What would you guys do? I mean, I bet you guys would have done the same thing, right? After all that, being a cathedral, making the master commit suicide because he was turning people into super mutants, I went back to the vault, and then I was then expelled from the vault finally because everybody wanted to be influenced by the Wanderer of the Wasteland in Fallout 1, and that's actually how I passed the game. Anyway, my whole point about this whole story in my life story is that I'm sorry. I mean, I could summarize it all in less than a minute video, but I mean, I need more ad revenue, so it's good to drag things out. Also, that I've actually changed because I'm giving a $1 million donation to some charity you guys never heard of. So that's a clear indication that I've actually changed. And also I'm taking counseling as well. But it's going to cost a lot of money, so hopefully you guys can donate more to my Patreon and give me more money. And I promise you that this time I'll only buy 1 more mansion after the 4 other mansions I've owned and my holiday house and my private jet that I'm saving up for. I'm only going to buy 1 more mansion. I hope you guys can subscribe and help an already millionaire entrepreneur who had this all handed to him his whole life.